Hey guys, I bought a cheap E91 320D and it's very broken. I got it for cheap. It has big iDrive, full leather seats, automatic gearbox, and the N47 engine, and it's not running. This car has 220,000 kilometers on the clock, so it's pretty decent for this kind of engines. The engine does turn over, but the previous owner told me that the car stopped running and he had a shop check out what's wrong and they diagnosed the fuel system, but he didn't want to spend any more money on this car, so he just sold it. A very common problem on these engines are the high pressure fuel pump. And when that breaks, the whole system gets full of metal shavings. And in that case, you need to replace the injectors, high pressure fuel pump, the pump in the tank, and clean the whole system. I hope it's not the case here, but if it is, we will fix it. Overall, the car is in pretty good condition. There's only a little mark, a few scratches on the rear bumper, so that should be repainted, and of course a little bit rust on here, but it's pretty good condition to think that this car is from Norway. Good summer tires, good winter tires that are in the car. It's a slick top, xenon lights, the common heated seats, parking sensors in the back. I think they were working, not quite sure. 230 kilometers, my bad, not 220. The ABS light is shining, not quite sure what is that about. Cup holders, pretty slow. That one, yeah, same. Yeah, automatic gearbox. Previous owner told me he was on a road trip and the car broke down, and it has been standing since for probably like a half a year. The previous owner as well said he'd been to Spain with it last year, changed the bearings and some other things. So firstly I checked the codes. Rail pressure, engine coolant temperature. Yeah, so something's wrong with the fuel system. The previous owner said when the car was in service, they tried to start the car with start gas and it started, it was running, so that's what he told me. So after some troubleshooting, I found that the pump inside the tank is working fine, or at least it's turning on. So now I'm gonna remove the intake manifold and check the high pressure fuel pump, because if the high pressure fuel pump is destroyed, there's gonna be metal shavings on the little sensor, which has like a little mesh filter. So I removed the 5 bolts that is on the manifold, and it should come out. It's just a little bit stuck right now. Close. I have never seen a manifold this bad. Look how much carbon buildup there is. That is insane. Incredible. Probably that's the reason why it was so hard to get it out, because it was so stuck to the block. Just look at it. Incredible. And this here is the sensor we're gonna remove. It's a little Torx bolt, 2 from one from this side and one from the other side. And we'll remove it just in a single clip. So we removed 2 little bolts like that. TX25 Torx. And now we will remove the little sensor. Oh yeah, it's done. You can see shavings. Yeah, This is shavings, metal shavings everywhere. Yeah, it's done. It is over, my friends. Here, wait, I'll try to show you. Here you can see, that's all metal shavings in the high pressure fuel pump. Yep. All this. So, what's the plan now, you may ask? We need new high pressure fuel pump, new injectors, new rail and sensors on the rail, new pump in the tank, and then we need to clean the tank and clean all the fuel lines. I think the rail is possible to clean, but you must change the sensors, as well as you must replace the high pressure lines, because these get destroyed from the shavings. So that is gonna be a lot of work. So now I need to check to get the parts. I was gonna take the seat out, but I can see it's already loose here. So I'll just put it over here. Oh my god, it's so good. So, update guys. Remove the fuel pumps. Here they are. And here are the tank, and you can see all the metal shavings. All this is metal shavings. So we took the injectors out. They came out very easy. This one's a bit dirty, everything. Move the rail, everything. The rail, the fuel lines, the manifold is here. And now I'm removing the high pressure fuel pump. So there's a cap on the back of the engine. Well, firstly, there's a little bracket here that you gotta remove. And there's a few bolts that hold it in place. And in the back, there's a cap like that you just remove behind there. And then you need a special tool for the high pressure fuel pump, which looks like this. I got it off eBay for probably like 30 bucks. Well, of course, firstly, before you do that, you loosen the main bolt that is holding the whole high pressure fuel pump sprocket. I can't seem to get the tool to catch thread. Ah.
Two 2,000 years later.
Yeah guys, so the car is working now. Sorry I didn't film how I finished it. We'll try to film more of the mechanical part next time. So what I did to this car is I swapped out both of the fuel pumps in the tank, which are the diesel feed pumps. Then I cleaned out the tank, and then there's pipes, diesel pipes, going from here all the way to the front and right here to the diesel filter. I cleaned those out. I put in the new filter. Then also cleaned all these plastic pipes here, and I swapped out everything which is here. The metal pipes, the high pressure pipes, the high pressure fuel pump, injectors, the rail, and yeah. Some people don't swap out both of the fuel pumps in the tank, but they say that you can clean it, but I thought when I'm in there, might as well just swap them out. but there's very little risk that something happens even if you just clean them, because the fuel goes anyway back through the filter and the filter catches all the metal shavings. Here are the old parts. This is the fuel rail. This, you can clean the fuel rail, but you have to swap out the sensors and one sensor here. Since I got all these parts for cheap, I didn't bother cleaning this one, so it's just like that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. This is the old injectors. They are toast. You can't even rebuild them from them, and they are completely destroyed from the metal shavings. You see, they look pretty alright. Just this one has little burn marks. I cleaned the seat, the injector seating, with a special tool, and I put new washers on the new injectors. And this is the old high pressure fuel pump. To do this job, you have to have special tools. This is the special N47 timing chain tool, which also has the special high pressure fuel pump tool, which holds the sprocket in place. So how it is you take the cap out from the back of the engine. So you take the cap out, screw this inside, tighten the tool with this. So you just tighten it in there. Then you can undo the Torx bolt, and it is gonna hit here. Put seat against this, and while you undo the Torx bolt, which is in the center here, is gonna push the high pressure fuel pump out. And at the same time, this tool will keep the timing chain sprocket in place and the timing intact. Also, after doing it, I bled the fuel system with my diagnostics for around 15-20 minutes, since the system is completely empty of diesel. Because I cleaned the system, blowed everything out, so there's absolutely no chance that any metal shavings is gonna be in there. I also replaced the diesel return line from the injectors. This one, the pipe that goes on this, I replaced it, which goes all the way around the engine and right down here to all the low pressure pipes. Yeah, so guys, thanks for watching this video. Maybe next time I'm gonna try to film more of the mechanical bits and the whole part of fixing the car itself. So I'm gonna try that. But this one, the first video, it's gonna be as it is. And see you on the next one.